It's only fucking Monday.
We have the best freaking subscribers on the internet. Yo, good morning, man attackers. It is Monday morning out here in the exquisite Cape Town. We have an enormous week ahead, guys. I want to say a huge thank you to you for clicking on this. There's nothing more to say. Let's go downstairs. Coffee is acquired and it is time to start responding to some comments. There are a few things that I need to update you on. So before I went and had a shower, I dropped that piece of content onto Instagram. Also, one very exciting news or piece of information. For any of you who've been following my body-based journey a couple of weeks ago, I can't remember exactly when it was. The point is, it doesn't matter. I was sitting on 87 centimeters for my chest measurement, the circumference of my chest, and my goal was to hit 100 centimeters by January 31st, 2020. And I took my measurement, and my new measurement, my current chest measurement is 95 centimeters, which means we've gone up from 87 all the way up to 95 on the goal of hitting 100, and we only have 5 more centimeters to do. And today, I don't know what day it is. The point is, it's deep into November already, which means we basically only have December and January. So we have like 2 months left. I'm really excited about the growth so far. I am going to continue pushing. Today's chest day again, ironically. So I'm going to be pushing hard in the gym. But I just wanted to let you guys know, those of you that are actually following this journey with me, that's the new update. I'm very excited about it. And the fact that we only have 5 centimeters left, as well as trying to get 2 abdominal veins, is very, I don't know, I'm super chuffed about it. It's motivating, and this is a nice point for you guys. When you are tackling your own goals and you start to see these like incremental developments or incremental achievements, it really does become like oxygen to your fire, and you start burning harder because you know that what you have set yourself out to achieve is actually plausible, and it's not just based on faith, it's based on hard results. So I hope that makes sense. I'm very excited about it. Also, one final thing, today's kind of a down day, meaning that there's no castings, no photo shoots, nothing like that. So I'm taking the time today to push out as much content as I can online. Before we start working on some new content, I'm having some lunch. This is a whole bunch of couscous with a can of tuna, paprika, olive oil, salt, and then I'm also having 250 milliliters of Kick, the cranberry flavored caffeinated drink in my mouth. Let's go. I think an update is necessary. So this entire, can you shush dogs, I'm freaking vlogging. This afternoon has been very content intensive. I've also dropped that post onto Instagram, which was also made up of that shot as well. So it's just been a lot of content, and then I've also just been planning out some new TikTok content. There's no way for me to film this stuff, so I've just literally, we jumped ahead in time. It's now 5:30, heading over to the gym. It's time to go and get sweaty. Matthew, say something wise to the vlog viewers. Inspirational.
It's only fucking Monday.
Okay, try again.
Do it anyway.
To what anyway? What more must they do?
Whatever you need to. Just do it anyway.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. It's crazy. It was a really good session. A huge chest and ab session tonight out here at the Sweat Palace. Finished off with some medicine ball work, lateral back, and I suppose frontal, whatever you want to call it. Really good one. And now it's time to get back home and continue pushing all the work. Let's go. Alright, this is the part of the episode where I take a question from one of you mad attackers and I answer it. Today's question comes in from mad attacker Tegan, and it says, do you think people should still become YouTube creators now, even though YouTube has changed their policy/terms of use so many times, and now there's less opportunity to showcase their full potential of creativity? Love the vlog, by the way. Firstly, Tegan, what a fucking dope question. Honestly, I know I'm biased, but genuinely, we have the best freaking subscribers on the internet. I don't care about any other creator. Our followers, this pack is the best, like the absolute best. That question is so dope. Let's get into it. Look, I mean, despite all the changes that are going on, I think even like 3 or 4 days before I'm making this, there was a new change, something to do with COPPA, which is like a governmental legal thing that you have to state whether your videos are made for kids or not for kids, that has just been implemented. So I do know what you're talking about with the changes of terms and the policies and stuff like that. Do I think that people should still become YouTube creators? The short answer is yes, absolutely. Look, you cannot discredit YouTube as a massively powerful platform. Like there's literally, I don't know the exact stats, but there are millions and millions of people using YouTube on a daily basis. For you not to create content for the platform, if your intention is to be a content creator, would just be stupid. That being said, I don't think that it should be your solely exclusive platform. And I think that this goes for anything. In today's day and age, in 2019, you cannot only be putting out content on a single platform. Well, you can, but it's going to act as a disservice to you and to your audience. I think that anybody in 2019 who is putting out content, whether you're a real estate agent, whether you're a vlogger like I am, whether you are selling glasses to people within Portugal in one specific block and you're putting out content, you need to be on every single platform, right? Or at least those that you would be able to service your customer, your consumer. For me, that's everyone. But for other people, it might be something else. The point is, any platform where you could be servicing your audience, you need to be on that platform. If you're on YouTube, that's dope, but you should still be putting out content onto TikTok. You should still be putting out content onto Facebook. You should still be writing articles for LinkedIn. You should still be putting out content onto Twitter. You should still be doing Instagram posts. Right now, you cannot be solely romantic or solely based on just a single platform. You need to be everywhere. Also, one part of what you were saying about like, because it limits, or let me actually reread this. There's now less opportunity to showcase their full potential of creativity. I mean, Tegan, you're one of the most devout mad attackers, so know that I say this from a point of like deeper sincerity. I'm not attacking you, but I don't agree with that at all. I don't think that a change of policy on whatever platform it is would limit someone's creativity. Creativity is limited by somebody's potential within their head and their ability to execute on whatever their vision is. What I think you are probably meaning by that, and I'm taking a guess here, so let me know if I'm wrong, but what I think you mean is that because there's all these policy changes, it's not as easy to get noticed, it's not as easy to monetize, etc., etc. And I think while that might be true, I don't think there's a limitation on creativity. I think maybe the marketplace is just a bit more saturated. And I actually put out a post recently on Instagram where I was saying that like the ability to be an early adapter of a new platform, whatever that is, in this case it's like TikTok is probably one of the newest ones. That ability to be an early adapter is massively powerful, because what you were doing is it's like moving to a new area and buying up all the land for damn cheap. Then 5-10 years later, people want to move to that area, you own all the land and you can sell for the highest price. And the same thing goes for when you're starting on a new platform. If you're one of the early adapters, it's like a land grab. You have more space, you have more chance to get people's eyes onto your content. And so I think that like it doesn't limit creativity, but yes, I do agree that maybe it's more difficult now to become a successful YouTuber than it would have been 5 years ago. But it's going to be a lot easier today than it will be in 2 years from now. And so I don't think it's a means or it's a reason to not do it. I also think, I know I'm ranting here. I also think that you need to have a reasoning for why you're doing it. Why are you putting out content onto YouTube? Why you want it to be a creator? What is your purpose? And then once you got that, it's just merely a point that like all these platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of them are just means to communicate. So you just need to find these platforms, use your creativity to tell your story accurately. Don't limit yourself to a single one, because what can happen in the same way we've seen with Vine and MySpace and stuff like that is these platforms can die off. And if you don't have a presence on another platform, that could be a massive disadvantage to yourself and to your brand. I hope that answers it. I went on a crazy rant there, but it's a dope ass question. Before we get back to the episode, if any of you have any questions at all, comment them down below. I'm choosing one of these to answer daily in the vlog. Just had a shower and it is time for dinner. We've got 3 fish cakes. This is kind of like a mash, but it's made up of broccoli and cauliflower, and then a whole bunch of carrots and peas, salt and black pepper. So a couple of things. I just dropped that piece of content onto TikTok, and now I am taking some time to go and do my Spanish for the day. Alrighty, pack. So with Spanish being done for the night, and I also want to let you know that I also just dropped a new piece of content onto Triller, which is a new app that I'm playing around with. I don't know how big it's going to be. They have, if I'm not mistaken, 13 million active monthly users. Most of those are within the United States and Europe, but I'm playing around with it. I don't know if it's going to go big or not, like to the level of Instagram or TikTok or anything like that, but I am playing around, I'm tasting it, I'm trying it. I would just like to say a huge thank you to every single one of you for taking the time out of your day to watch this episode. It really does mean a lot. If you haven't become a mad attacker, if you haven't joined the pack, hit the subscribe button down below, and remember to turn on the notification bell so you're notified daily when a new vlog drops. I will catch each and every one of you beautiful mad attackers in another 24 hours. Guys, go hustle, go great, and I'll see you then. Peace. Bah!
No, man, fuck off.